Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. Yesterday, for the first time since I've been using a Ledger Nano S wallet, I've experienced the unconfirmed transaction happening for many hours, and I wasn't sure why it was happening. But obviously, one thing I can think of is the fact that the demand of the Bitcoin currently is very high. A lot of transactions going around, and the blockchain must be pretty much stuck. I waited for a few hours, nothing was happening. I obviously searched on the internet. There was few um, posts that you can read here and there where people talk of this happening to them, but none of them was really covering the Ledger Nano S. And a lot of them were actually saying that you may have to pay again the fee to resend the transaction and things like that, to which I wasn't very happy to do. Um, but after doing a bit of research, I stumbled across something that it could work. I wasn't sure is it going to work, but I'm very happy to say that it actually did work. So let me show you guys. So first of all, if you're not familiar with the Ledger Nano S wallet, is this one here. I've been using it for a few months now. You can find a link in the description in the comment section if you want to purchase one. It is a very good device, very small, and I'm very happy with it. And I was actually very happy to have this device and my Bitcoins on it, because if I had to obviously experience the issues the other were having when they had the unconfirmed transactions, and with the blockchain, and having to possibly pay a second fee to resend and things like that, uh, I wouldn't be very happy, as I said. So this little device is really good. To my honest opinion, I think it's the best out there from all the hardware wallets, and it is very safe. And glad to say that it was so easy to actually resolve my issues. So the two transactions I'm talking about, guys, is this one here. So as you can see, this was a incoming transaction to my wallet for $10.31 of the price of Bitcoin right now, and these transactions were it was going out. Both of these transactions were actually unconfirmed for at least 7 to 8 hours, and that was quite a long time. And there wasn't any indication that there was going to clear up anytime soon. So what I actually did is as follow. The first thing you can try, of course, is to just click on here, try to obviously refresh things and see if it works out. Nothing was happening. I've tried this. I obviously clicked on this. I waited then for about half an hour. No, nothing. And it kept saying, obviously, when I was clicking on the transaction, it kept saying confirmation 0 on both of them. So the next thing I did was I went to settings, I went to tools, and I went to reset application data. So what I'm going to do it now, so you don't lose any of your coins or anything like that. It just resets the application data. You will need to synchronize your wallet the next time you unlock your Ledger wallet. Do you want to continue? Click yes. So then you go back to the wallet. So I'm going to now go back to the wallet, and let me just open it. Don't worry about the virus. I don't have viruses in the computer. So now, as you can see, synchronizing, and we will go back to the wallet in a moment. So this is the first thing I did, and as soon as I did this, guys, about 5 minutes later, the first transaction got confirmed. It was that quick. I was very surprised that this happened so quick, considering the fact that it was sitting for hours, unconfirmed and with zero confirmation. So as soon as I did this, the wallet synchronized, came back to it, and this was already confirmed. So the unconfirmed will be right here. So this immediately got confirmed, and it was all done. But this one continued to be unconfirmed. So I waited for another 20 minutes, half an hour. Again, nothing was happening with this transaction here. So I followed the process again, went to settings, went to tools, clicked on the application data, and it didn't happen this time as quick. But as soon as I did it, I think I waited for about 20 minutes or so, and the transaction got confirmed. And I was very delighted that this happened, because I couldn't have imagined if I had to obviously resend. Or maybe even harder, because I don't know. It's a hardware wallet, so I didn't find options to resend. I went to, obviously, you go to the blockchain. It's a bit more complicated. If you're gonna have to go to the blockchain and look up the transactions and see how things are going in there, So very, very happy with this. This is how I fixed my unconfirmed transactions, 2 of them, 1 in, 1 out. And I know now for the future, if this was to happen again to me, what I have to do. And hopefully, I'm not saying it will work 100%. This is how it worked for me. It should hopefully work for you if you ever experience this situation where you have unconfirmed transaction. And I think this, again, as I said, it was the first time happening to me, and I think it was mainly due to the fact that because of the demand currently with the Bitcoins, a lot of people buying, selling, and it's just crazy out there when it comes to Bitcoin. So a lot of transaction on the blockchain, and I guess my ones got stuck, and I'm sure there's some others, because if you search for unconfirmed Bitcoin transaction, you see posts from months ago, and I think there's some from years ago. So it's not something new, and it could be happening to you as well, or it could happen in the future. So if you use this is why I always say, guys, when you have a hardware wallet, you feel more secure. That's how I felt. I knew, okay, at least the coins are in my hardware wallet. Well, they're not actually on the. What you have to remember that the currency is not the Bitcoin is not on the actual device, but at least you control it from the device. And I felt more secure doing what I did, and I never even for a moment thought, okay, something's gonna happen. I've actually seen some people reporting that they have unconfirmed transaction for days, and some even maybe for weeks. So this is how I did it. If you do have unconfirmed transaction with a Ledger Nano OS, or maybe even with a Ledger wallet, you can give it a try for yourself, see if it works. Hopefully it will. But I think it was a good video to post, so if it does happen in the future, you know what to try at least, and hopefully it will work out, and you will be able to confirm your transaction, so at least you get your your Bitcoin sorted. And yeah, that's it. That's all I want to share with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hope you learned something. By the way, if you have any input in regards to it, feel free to comment down below, so I can learn something from you and everybody else as well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And if you do want to purchase a Ledger Nano wallet, guys, again, as I said, the link is down below in the description, in the comment section. Feel free to use it. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the channel, feel free to subscribe as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.